Good day everyone. Our lesson for today is all about introduction to polynomials, including the definition, kinds, properties, standard form, and examples. But before that, don't forget to like and subscribe and share this video to your classmates and friends and hit the notification bell for more updates. Also, you can find different subjects in this YouTube channel. Just select the playlist section. And finally, please don't skip the ads in this video. Thanks! And now, let's proceed to our main topic for today, which is all about introduction to polynomials. The term is a constant or variable, or a product of a constant and a variable. In the algebraic expression 3x squared minus x plus 5, 3x squared, negative 5, negative x and 5 are called the terms. So dito sa example na to, yung 3x squared, yung negative x, at saka yung 5, ang tawag sa mga yan ay terms. Okay. In the term of 3x squared, ayan, yung 3 daw is called a numerical coefficient. So, numerical coefficient ang tawag doon sa number 3. Yung x squared naman ng 3x squared, ang tawag doon ay literal coefficient. At yung 2, yun yung tinatawag nating exponent. Okay? In the term negative x, this one, negative x, negative 1, kasi yung negative x, meron siyang 1, di ba? Di ba meron tayong negative x? Pero may 1 yan. Pero hindi natin nilalagay. Pero consider siya na may 1. Okay. So, yung negative 1, siya yung numerical coefficient. Then, yung x, siya yung literal coefficient. In the term 5, since wala siyang x, variable x, so ang tawag sa kanya ay constant, which refer to the term without a variable. So, constant ang tawag kapag wala siyang letter. Okay? Or literal coefficient. Numerical coefficient is the constant number. So, yung numerical, ito yung number, no? So, kung meron tayong 3x squared kanina, okay, yun yung 3, yun yung numerical coefficient. Yung literal coefficient naman is a variable including its exponent. So, this one is the literal coefficient. The word coefficient alone is referred to as the numerical coefficient. It is in the literal coefficient x squared, x is called the base. Okay? Yung x, ang tawag sa kanya ay base. This one is the base. And 2 is called the exponent. So, this is the exponent. Okay? Now, for the degree, iba ang degree sa exponent. Okay? Ang exponent, ito yung mga nasa taas ng literal number or yung letter. Pero yung degree, magkaiba siya. The degree is the highest exponent or the highest sum of the exponents in the variable or term, in a term. So, limbawa dito, yung pinakamataas na exponent na nakikita nyo ay ito. So, yung degree niya ay 2. Dito naman, ang pinakamataas kong nakikita ay ito. Ang degree niya ay 7. Bakit? Kasi i-add natin yung exponent doon sa variable na yon. So, doon sa term na yon. So, this is a term. This is the highest term. Okay? So, 4 plus 3 is 7. Okay? Ganun lang yung kadali para ma-determine yung degree. Ang degree, again, pwede siyang sum. Ang kanyari, yung 4, tawag dyan, exponent. Okay? Ito, 3. Pero, since magkatabi sila or magkasama sila, pag in-add ko yung dalawa, degree ang tawag doon. Etong 2 alone can be called degree. Okay? Pero pwede rin siyang tawagin na exponent. Exponent siya nung x. Okay? Now, similar terms. Similar terms are terms having the same literal coefficient. So, kapag pareho yung kanilang literal, yung kanilang letter tsaka yung exponent, ang tawag doon ay similar term. Halimbawa, I'm sorry, this one is squared, no? I think. Squared yung mga yan. Okay? So, 3x squared and negative 5x squared. So, they have the same literal coefficient. So, since they have the same literal coefficient, so we call them similar terms. 5x and 5x squared, do they have the same literal coefficient? No. Diba ito, exponent niya ay 1. So, therefore, not similar because their literal coefficient are not the same. For this one, again, we have x cubed and y squared. Dito naman, x squared and y cubed. So, again, they are not the same. So, this means that they are not similar terms because they are not similar in terms of literal coefficient. Clear? And now, a polynomial is a kind of algebraic expressions where each term is a constant, a variable or a product of a constant and a variable in which the polynomial has a whole number, non-negative number exponent. So, dapat hindi negative yung exponent to consider that our given is a polynomial. Okay. So, an algebraic expression is not a polynomial if, so yung algebraic expression, yun yung pag sinulat natin yung polynomial, no? Kapag hindi siya polynomial, ito yung mga condition. Number 1, the exponent of the variable is not the whole number. Ang whole number, lagi siya nag-start ng 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so on. So, kapag yung exponent ay hindi whole number, like let's say square root of 1, square root of 2 ang kanyang exponent, hindi siya polynomial. For number 2, the variable is inside the radical sign. So, let's say 2 square root of x. So, this one is not a polynomial kasi yung variable natin ay nasa loob ng square root sign. The variable is in the denominator. So, ano ba yung mga sample? Like, for instance, 3 over 6x. Yan. So, this one is not a polynomial. Actually, it is a rational. So, 3 over 6x is not a polynomial expression. And then, the exponent is negative. So, kapag negative yung exponent, it is not considered a polynomial. So, remember this 4 so that we know kung ito ba ay polynomial or not polynomial. There are also kinds of polynomial according to the number of term. Kapag yung term ay single or one term lamang, monomial ang tawag sa kanya. Binomial is a polynomial with 2 terms. Trinomial naman is a polynomial with 3 terms. And polynomial is a polynomial with 4 or more than terms. We call them actually a multinomial. Okay, pag sobrang dami, 4 or more than terms na siya. Actually, kahit one term naman yan, polynomial pa rin ang tawag natin sa kanila. Like, halimbawa, meron akong binomial, let's say, meron akong x plus 2. So, this one is a binomial, but at the same time, it is a polynomial because it is under polynomial, a kind of polynomial. So, I think this one should be a multinomial, okay, not a polynomial, okay? So, there are kinds of polynomial according to degree naman. So, meron tayong constant. Kapag constant siya, ito yung degree niya ay 0. Kapag yung degree niya ay 1, let's say x, ayan. This one is a linear. Kapag constant kasi, halimbawa 5, yon, mga numbers lang sila. Wala silang variable. Okay, wala silang literal coefficient. So, pag quadratic naman, quadratic from the word quad, 2. So, meron siyang 2 degree. Pag cubic naman, tatlo yung degree niya. Pag quartic, ito yung 4 yung degree. Pag quintic, ito yung 5 degree, and so on. Okay? Pag 6 na siya, tawag doon is raised to 6 na. Then raised to 7, raised to 8, raised to 9. Okay? So, ito yung mga important kinds of polynomials according to degree. Yan yung mga katawagan nila. Okay? So, let's say this is an algebraic expression. So, this one is an algebraic expression like x raised to 6 minus 2x quartic plus 4x cubed plus 3x minus 7. We can say that the given example is a polynomial with a degree of 6. The degree is the 6 because the highest term degree is 6. No? A polynomial is in standard form if its terms are arranged from the term with the highest degree up to the term with the lowest degree. So, kapag nakaayos siya from highest degree to the lowest degree or up to the constant, siya ay standard form or naka-ayos siya into standard form. If the polynomial is in standard form, the first term is called the leading term. So, yung leading term siya yung pinakamataas na degree. The numerical coefficient of the leading term is called the leading coefficient. Okay, yung numerical niya. Halimbawa, 5x, halimbawa, negative 5x cube, quintic. Yung negative 5, tawag sa kanya leading coefficient. The exponent of the sum of the exponents of the variable in the leading term is called the degree of the polynomial. So, pag pinag-add mo yung mga exponent ng leading coefficient na or yung exponent ng leading coefficient, ang tawag doon ay degree of the polynomial. So, dito, ang degree of the polynomial is 5. Yung exponent niya. Okay? So, based on this example, hindi siya nakaayos, pero nakabigay yung expression. So, ang gagawin, aayusin siya from highest to lowest degree. So, kaya nauna yung negative 5x raised to 5 or quintic, then negative 2x cubed, then 2x squared plus 3x minus 10. The term negative 5x quintic or raised to 5 is the leading term. Siya yung leading term. Therefore, since siya yung leading term, yung negative 5 is yung leading coefficient natin and 5 is the degree. It is a quintic polynomial because it has a degree of 5. Diba? Meron siyang degree of 5. And this one actually is a polynomial or multinomial because it has, tama. It's a multinomial, no? Kasi hanggang trinomial lang tayo. So, multinomial na ang tawag sa kanya. Okay? Or polynomial. Now, let's have these examples. So, for example, when we have 3x plus 5x squared minus 10. So, ayusin natin siya. Yung leading term niya, yung may pinakamataas na degree is 5x squared. Tama? So, that's the 5x squared. The leading coefficient of 5x squared is 5 and the degree is 2. Since 2 siya, ang tawag sa kanya ay quadratic and with a degree of 2. At ang uri ng kanyang polynomial, since tatlo sila, trinomial. Yung standard form, mauuna si 5x squared plus 3x minus 10. Clear? And now, let's have the next one. So, for the next one, we have 2x plus 7. The leading term is 2x kasi siya yung may leading, literal coefficient. No? This one is a constant lang kasi. So, ang leading coefficient natin ay 2 based from this 2x and then ang kanyang degree ay 1. No? Automatic na yung x, meron siyang degree na 1 or exponent na 1. So, since 1 siya, ang tawag sa kanya ay linear. And then, since dalawa yung ating variables, ang tawag sa kanya ay binomial or yung terms natin. And then, the standard form is 2x plus 7. Okay? So, that's all about the introduction to polynomial, the definition, the kinds, the properties, standard form, and examples. With that, thank you very much for your listening.